It's the Milk Bar end of year quiz for 2024.
Our teams tonight are on the red team. Kelly Jeffs, Rizzo Turner, Nick Loftus, and Rupi Lal. The green team lineup is Ian Groom with Ian Billings, Paul Gooderham, and Paul Boswell. Recorded at Compton Care. In charge of adding up is scorekeeper Chris Allen. Our sound engineer is Andy Walters. And our quiz master and your host is Jason Forrest. It's the Milk Bar end of year quiz for 2024.
Yes, welcome along. This is the Milk Bar end of year quiz, looking back at 2024, and we have two wonderful teams down here at Compton Care's facility in the heart of Wolverhampton. So we'll start off with our green team, where we have Ian Groom from Compton Care. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What sort of year has it been for Compton Care?
A really busy year, like they always are, but yeah, we've helping lots of people from Wolverhampton and just slightly outside, so a bit of Shropshire and a bit of Staffordshire. But more than anything, lots of growth, really, lots of new projects, lots of openings of new retail stores. Yeah, really, really busy.
And next up on the team is Ian Billings.
Hello, that's me, hello.
Because we've kind of got a team of Ians and, spoiler alert, Pauls. So two Ians and two Pauls over there. So this,
oh my goodness.
This is going to be interesting.
So run over that again. Two Ians and two whats?
Two Ians and two Pauls.
Thank you very much. Carry on.
Okay, Billings. Yes, what's been going on in your world?
Oh, loads, so much. I've got children's books have come out. I've done some plays, a radio play for the BBC. All manner of things.
Yeah. And we'll move to the first of our Pauls. The gentleman who is a musician, a potter, and loads more besides is Paul Gooderham. Tell us about your year. What's it been like?
Good. Yes. Have you got an hour or two? And yes, it's been very good. It's had a slow start. Bought an album out at the beginning of the year. Writing stuff for the new album next year. And the pottery's doing okay. Not as good as it should do, but it's okay.
The album Damascus, which we have here, this is
at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, this is the new one though.
That's the new one.
Okay, we shall talk more about that
sure,
a little bit later. And our second Paul of the evening.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a retired art teacher. I've taken on allotment, which I thought would give me a lot of leisure time and enjoyment, but it turns out to be a lot of hard work.
Well, but great veg for Christmas.
Well, there's a lot of green veg coming up at the moment, yes.
So that's all good. So that's worked out quite well. They are our green team. On to our red team, captained by Kelly Jeffs. How you doing?
Hi, Jason. You all right?
I'm good. Good to have you along. What's your year been like? Because you've been here, there and everywhere, haven't you?
It's been brilliant. It's been. I've started working on a project, Wolverhampton City of Youth Culture, which is a big 3-year Arts Council funded project. I'm programme manager. So I've been working with lots of different young people in all sorts of different scenarios, all creatives, art-based music, dance, festivals, just been brilliant. So just going into the second year after Christmas.
So that's all good.
Yeah.
And keeping you busy. And we'll talk about some of the stuff you have planned for next year in a bit.
Thank you.
Zoe Turner, we've celebrated the 800th episode of the Milk Bar podcast this year.
We have.
And also you've been doing something of a charity event or two.
Well, I've seemed to have been like on a charity run throughout 2024. So I did the London Marathon for Diabetes UK. And then I did a trek in Morocco up their highest mountain, Mount Tulbach, I think it's pronounced.
Yeah.
And that was for Crisis. That was really hard. And then at the minute I'm planning my next sort of fundraising events for next year.
Excellent. Nick Loftus, hello sir.
Hello there, it's great to be here.
Well, good to have you along and working on football in the city.
As always, I've done that for a long time, as you're probably aware. I was a school teacher in Wolverhampton for a long time, and now I'm retired. I'm still doing lots of schools football still. It's great to see a lot of girls playing, and it's becoming more natural for girls to be seen playing football now, and that's something I'm really proud that's happened in Wolverhampton. But we do boys as well, of course. The boys still play, and it's football is still going strong in Wolverhampton.
Absolutely.
Despite the fortunes of the Wolves' first team.
That's all about to change. 2025 is going to be their year. But we'll see how that works out. Next up, Rupi Lal.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
A busy year for you, blockbuster movies, and schools projects, and singing your way around the city.
It's been a strange year because you've had obviously the big news of me being in Beetlejuice, which was an amazing experience. But then I started the year in an IKEA advert, and then it went through a bit of a fact. I couldn't talk about Beetlejuice. It's on the NDA, so I was like, "When's this coming out? I can't wait to talk about it." And then after that, working in schools, and this week I was in the city of Wolverhampton College for a Christmas concert, which was lovely.
That's all good and good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we'll introduce our scorekeeper now. It's Chris Allen from WCR. And you've got your pens and papers. You're ahead of adding
I've got the highlighter as well this year.
You're really well organised.
I am.
And it's obviously, every year is a challenge in anywhere that's working within our sector. But you've made it through.
I think it's been a great year. I think we've grown during the year. We've got new presenters on board. I think we sound stronger than ever. We've got more advertisers than ever. And we're doing more in the community than ever as well in terms of the relationships we have with people, the stories we share as well. I'm particularly excited about the number of young people who are joining the station and are doing their own programmes, but also having a part in other mainstream programmes as well.
So it's all big things for 2025.
I think so. Growing and growing and growing.
We'll talk about that a bit later on. We have got 4 rounds ahead of us. We will be covering off local news. We'll be having some music. Now, aficionados of the quiz, Kelly's been a regular, Ian's doing this before. There will be some gargling involved. You will be choosing someone to gargle some songs, and the rest of the teams will have to guess. We'll then have a creative round. We've got a couple of big bags of stuff. And during that, we will be recreating a big event from 2024 in paper and clay and various other things. So have a little think of in your heads what you might want to do there now, and we'll come to that later on. Then we'll round things off with a bit of general knowledge too, and we'll take a little look forward to 2025. But we have 2 teams with 2 sets of buzzers. So, Kelly, would you like to demonstrate the red team buzzer, please? Yep. Which is actually a bell. And then, Groom, press your button. Of course. That is how it sounds when we get a buzzing from our green team. So let's head straight over to round 1 and local news.
Round 1, local news.
So our local news round looks at what's been going on across the city and a little bit beyond, as we have stolen all these stories from the Express and Star website, which is even harder to get hold of now they put that paywall up. But do buy the Express and Star. Let's take a little look at some of the local news. We have got 10 questions for you. Chris is diligently keep score. So first question, which local charity opened a treatment centre in Low Hill on Ruskin Road in 2024? Ian?
It would be hard for me to get it wrong. It's Compton Care.
It is correct answer. Point to the Greens. Second question. Wolves may have been struggling on the pitch this season, but in what league do they have a tasty second place? We've got a buzz in from Nick.
Isn't that the women's ladies?
It's not on this occasion. No, that's not where we were going. Tasty was the clue there. It might be food related. Any more buzzes in? Back in the day, Jez Moxie was known for having given away one of these sets. Oh, Ian's going to buzz next.
Something to do with pies?
It is a pie and a pint. They apparently are the second cheapest in the Premier League, just behind Man City. So if you're going to be behind anybody, that's not a bad place to be. Next up, which prestigious title did Mani Singh Kang win in the Pride of Britain Awards in 2024? Local fundraiser doing a lot of things. We've got a buzz from Nick.
Wasn't it Community Fundraising Award?
It was the Central Region Fundraiser of the Year, so another point to our Reds. Number 4. Jean and Neville Dukes celebrated which wedding anniversary, having met at the Wolverhampton Box Company in their teenage years? Neville's now 91, if that helps you have a guess. Kelly comes in.
70th.
Is the correct answer. Well done. A platinum anniversary. Next up, which sport helped youngsters from Woden Primary School learn maths with the world match play champion Mike de Decker? And Kelly buzzes in again.
Darts.
It was darts. They were a lot of subtraction. It's mostly subtraction. They don't add things up very much, do they? I'm sure they'd be really good at taking numbers away from each other, so that could work out quite well. Question 6. Which traditional takeaway in Codsall won a Good Food Award, a gold seal this year? Kelly buzzes in again.
Not Medicine Bakery.
It's not the Medicine Bakery, no. We've got a buzz from Mr. Billings.
Is it Greg's?
It's not Greg's, no. But they have got a very nice grazing console.
Medicine baker.
We've got a buzz in from Rupi.
I'm guessing it's a fish and chip shop. Maybe?
Is correct. Consul's Fish Bar is the winning answer there. So, have you tried the fish and chips?
Yeah, it's very good. I'd recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good.
I just had fish and chips from that same shop.
So there we go. And
And I'm all right.
right, back to the plot and back to the questions. Which fundraising milestone did the Molyneux Sleep Out pass this year? They've passed a good amount of money, but how much was it? Anybody guessing in? It's... Oh, Rupi's gone in there with...
I'm going to say over 25,000.
Oh, right digits, wrong noughts.
Oh.
So we got a buzz from E and B.
Hang on, I can do this. 250,000
is the correct answer.
Yes.
Next up, now there's a monument celebrating the 70th anniversary of which sporting event was unveiled in our city in December. Nick buzzes in.
That was the Wolves-Honved game.
It was.
64. Yeah.
And so, 70 years. What was the scoreline?
Oh, was it three? It was one goal win, so it was 3-2 or 4-3?
It was 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, well
I
done.
shouldn't have that. I wasn't at the game, mind.
You should. Are you going to award an extra point for knowing the score?
Well, I was wondering about the cod and console as well. I thought that might be an extra point. So, am I allowed to be...
Well, it makes no difference on the scores if you do that, but yeah, what the heck, live it up a little.
I think I will. I'm going to do it. Bonus point for cod and console and bonus point for knowing the score.
There we are.
Yeah.
Two more questions in our local news round. First of which is, based on research by Go Compare, what percentage of people pass their driving tests at Wolverhampton's test centre? Think of a number, any number. We've got a buzz from Kelly.
4.
It is higher than 4%. Mr. Billings?
27.
It's actually higher than 27. Oh my God. I thought it was still low. Zoe's going to have a guess.
35.
It's close enough. It's 37. So we'll give a point to the red team there. Less than 1 in 4. So I did my test at Bilston, but I failed it 3 times. But there we go. That was a long time ago in the 90s. Happy days. Okay, final question. Former Central Youth Theatre member Harry Lowbridge returned to the area to meet pupils from his former school, having been seen playing bad boy Logan Radcliffe in which TV soap? Which one is he in? Kelly, guesses first? And he's not Hollyoaks. We've got a buzz from Mr. Billings.
Coronation Street
Is the correct answer. For round 1 done, Chris, how are you doing on adding up there?
I'm doing very well indeed. We've got my 5 bar gates going, and with the bonus points, then the red team 7 points. And the green team have 5. Yes, you were looking over there, weren't you? You were adding up for me.
That does actually say 7 there.
Round 2, music. Yeah, the sounding gargle.
So we're on to round 2, and this is our music round. And as is traditional, we're going to have a bit of gargling. We've got some song titles for each of the teams, so we'll pass those down. Now, your designated gargle on the red team, I believe, is Mr. Lal on the end.
I shall try.
Okay, let's see how his talents stretch. And then for our green team, we have the gentleman in green, Mr. Billings, is going to try and guess at this. So make sure you do not expose these song titles to any other member of your team, because they have to try and guess. If you can get 2 points if they can tell what you're gargling, and then it is if we throw it over. We can
spit the water.
They can steal points. So no buzzing in just yet. So who should we start with? The Reds are on 7 points. Should we let them go first?
I think we will.
Okay, only 5 over for the Greens. So Rupi, open your envelope, please.
I am opening my envelope.
So Rupi, away you go. Ready to gargle.
Gargle, boy, gargle.
Try and avoid dribbling on the microphone.
Already. Come on, Ruby. Pull yourself together, man. This is serious.
I'm going to have to solve that one. I'm going to have to do another one.
I didn't get that.
Attention,
I've got the answers and I don't know what he's gargling yet. Okay, any guesses from our red team as to what Rupi is gargling there?
It's not a clue.
No.
Idea.
Would anyone like to buzz in? Mr.
National
Gooderham.
anthem.
Nope. It is not the national anthem.
This is the theme tune from Jaws.
No, it is not. It's right. We'll just open it back up to the Reds again. It is a popular song by a regal-sounding band.
Oh, good.
Okay, so give us another little gargle.
Oh.
Kelly's thinking about something. What are you saying over there?
Queen, but we don't know which one
It's quick. We're halfway there. I gave you that pretty much by telling you it was a regal-sounding band. So I can tell what that is.
I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's the name of the song.
yeah. So no clues.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
It is not Bohemian Rhapsody. Anyone who buzzing for the green team?
I want
Hey.
to break free.
Yes.
No.
Sorry.
No, you go. You go.
Bing, bing, bing. I want to break free.
No. After all that, and Mr. Goodham, had you got a guess?
We will rock you.
It's not that. No. Rupi, what was it?
It's a kind of magic. That's what I was trying. Yeah, now you say it, you can hear it.
Could you do a gargle again now? Just
I
to
get
show
one more
it?
time, sir.
I'm not convinced by that. It's a kind of magic. Okay.
You see, it's there.
It was there.
Yeah, it's talented. Let's see how.
Not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. No, you're doing really well.
I tried my best.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you very much. No one got-
Second one for you.
Oh God.
You thought that was it.
Okay. Anybody? Any guesses? Yeah.
I tell you what, when you hear the actual song, you'll be like, "Damn, Ruby did well there." One more time.
Yeah. Let's take it
I
again.
need more water here.
He does it better the second time. I know that much. No clues over here.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
It isn't. No, it's not. It's not festive at all. It is a pop song from the 90s. So yeah, there's keyboards. See, I was thinking of maybe people looking off into space at that point.
I was thinking.
You were thinking
I was
of
thinking
a certain
of-
political party.
I
Weren't you?
was, yeah. And
Yeah.
too.
So, any guesses? No clue. We've got a buzz. Paul.
Greg Lake, A Spaceman Came Travelling?
It is not. I don't think anyone's going to get it. Rupi.
It was "Things Can Only Get Better" by Doreen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you know the song, to be fair, listening to that, but there we
That's the
go.
one, isn't it?
It was a good gap.
Right, okay.
Things can only get wetter.
As we go, I knew we'd invited you for a reason, and that was cool, I think.
That's me. Thank you. Online.
Yeah. Okay, so a third of 4 songs from you.
Oh God, it's so tricky. It's not the easiest thing to do. This.
Well, I certainly know that if I was to use Shazam, I wouldn't have a clue what the song was still either, to be fair.
I don't know what it is.
Do you know it?
Okay.
That's the one.
we
That's
have, we-
Again.
Yeah.
Go on.
London Bridge is falling down.
London Bridge is...
it is a, but it is a nursery rhyme, but it's not that nursery rhyme.
I can't remember which one it is.
You're halfway there. I think. See, no, I don't think anyone's going to get it from that. To be fair, let's have any clues on the green team.
It's another nursery rhyme, I can tell you that.
It is another nursery rhyme. Let's give him half a point for a nursery rhyme because it wasn't even worth.
Humpty Dumpty.
It is not. Rupi?
Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah.
So close, and yet so far.
Okay, fourth one, and you can do this. You can build up to this, Rupi.
I'm not 100% sure it is what I'm thinking it is, but I'm gonna try and
We'll give it a try, and we'll see how we get on. It is, and which band would have produced that?
Bad Manners.
Is the correct answer. 2 full points to the red team there. So, doing well.
Right, I think I've set the standard there
Oh,
now.
yeah, I think gold standard.
Set the bar, mate.
So let's rearrange the team over here. So we have the Billings in the place of the Groom.
Could get wet.
We're ready. It's the gargling greens.
No, wait a minute.
You swallowed
Can't do it
that.
if you make me laugh. I said that a few times ago.
Well, Mr. Gooderham thinks he knows.
The Marseillaise?
It isn't.
It
no.
is.
Well, it is, but it isn't. It's not, that's not where we're going.
Okay, second. What do you want to do?
Well, you do the chorus.
Okay, cool.
Anyone on the green team can put him out of his misery with a guess here. Go on then.
Is it the Beatles' Love, Love, Love?
Yes. It is all you need is love. That was close enough. We'll let you have that one. There's 2 points over there. No, there's.
We need a bit more gargling.
You want more wetness to his gargling. Okay, let's see how we do on our second song from Mr.
Right.
Billings.
Not sure I'm.
Rupi did a brilliant job of having realising, aren't we?
I think that's quite obvious.
I'm struggling with that one a little bit. Any guesses from our greens? Yeah, I've got it written down in front of me, and I am struggling with that one a little bit more. Just because you've got no idea on the red team either, have you? No.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a clue.
Give a clue. Well, there's somebody who's been singing forever with a song that may have something to do with mermaids. We're going to have a guess.
By Cher. Shoop Shoop song?
It was by Cher, yes, that was very good. I think that was more the clue than anything else. You get him 2 points for that, he's going for it. Okay, next up, and the third one is our nursery rhyme. We've worked that bit out already, so let's see how we do.
We're going to nail this, boys.
So, what are we guessing? Any ideas from the green? They're ready, still over the way. Paul?
Barbara Blackshaw.
Is straight in there. Fantastic.
And finally.
Our fourth one. I got that there. So yeah. So what we're looking at? Any ideas from the greens?
It's a tricky one.
You do valiantly there.
It's not garbled in the original.
Any ideas? No. The Reds are all shaking their heads. We're 80s. This artist, I think, performed Glastonbury this year. I think
She did. They did.
Yeah. So do you want to do a little more gargling, just to?
Oh God, yeah.
Just to add flavour, just in case that helps them work out what the hell you were doing. No, yeah, I think we're failing miserably there, aren't we?
I thought it was crystal clear, to be honest.
No answers.
Is
No.
it Kim Wilde?
It's not Kim Wilde, no. Female and from the 80s.
Yeah,
That's that close. So, Ian, do tell us the answer.
The answer was Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun.
There we go. You two boys swap places whilst we get the scores added up by our expert Adder Upperer.
The red team have gone on to 9 points, and the green team have pulled ahead with 11.5 points.
Round 3. Time to get creative.
Now it's time for our teams to get creative in round 3, and we already have warned them that they've got to recreate an event from 2024. Now do not say out loud what this event is, because this is where Mr. Allen comes in. He is going to be judging your pieces of artwork. Now I have to say we've got a potter and an artist over there, so they may be at a little bit of an advantage compared to our creative teams over here. But we want you to think of an event. If coincidentally you both think of the same thing, this could be interesting. But you've got some bags of goodies. Now, who's in the lead at the moment, Chris?
It is the green team who are in the lead at the moment. So the green teams
get to choose my left or right hand for the bags of stuff to play with, because they are slightly different.
Do we go left?
You're going left hand, so it's pass that one over. And then Kelly, that means you and your team have that bag. So you now have 3 minutes to create something magical from 2024. We do have A3 paper as well if you wish to draw something. So if you do want a pad, let me know and we can add this too. And you have got scissors. Make sure only responsible adults use the scissors, please. Yeah, both teams have got some googly eyes. There are shiny cards, there's bits of clay in various garish colours. Hi, Christy, are you seeing anything that looks good so far? I mean, the green seems to be quite well ahead there.
They are, actually. They seem to have an idea of the direction of travel they're going in.
There's glue just over here. Yeah, if you can all have a go at making something. That's don't put that on the easel if you want to use that. Yeah. So you got tape. Oh, you lost a bit of tape. You got no tape, no screen. I'm intrigued as to what the greens are up to. Because the two I thought played with modelling clay are actually playing with cardboard and pipe cleaners.
Worked out the event.
Okay, down to our last minute now.
Panic, panic, panic.
Looking good news. Yeah.
This is a work of art.
This is amazing.
People will talk about this for years to come. Have nightmares.
Okay, we're into our last 30 seconds. Everybody get your artworks together for judging, if you can get them ready. I see googly eyes in use by at least one of our teams. And Chris Allen googling anything he can find to see what's happened this year to help him guess what it might be.
Absolutely.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, put down the Pritt sticks. Leave the pipe cleaners as they are. If you're ready, I'm just shielding whatever Rupi's doing over there. How are we looking? Okay, this is quality.
Look at that.
Okay. So we're clearing away the excess so we can see what's actually happening. So you can present your elements to us. Yeah, that's it. So we have two displays. I know Zoe's taking a picture of the red team's display. You're going to hand that over to us so we can actually see what's going on?
I'm very proud of that.
Okay, right. So first of all, Chris, if you'd just like to have a glance over, what do you think we have?
I think we're looking at the Olympics.
Yeah, so that's good.
I think we're looking at the gold medalist.
Okay. Now you are sort of formulating an impression in your head on the score. What would if we can get the teams to talk through the display and model any particular parts of it they wish to?
And it wasn't a gold medal. But it's a there we are, and I should say, well done.
Thank you very much.
So Rupi has received a gold.
But it wasn't a gold.
It wasn't the gold.
Okay.
It's a living medal.
Medal. Yeah.
And there he is finishing.
So who is it who's finishing the race here? Do we have enough?
It was Matthew Hudson Smith.
There we
who ran
go.
the 400 metres.
And I'm sure he wouldn't be offended by that representation of him either. So Chris, you haven't got to give your score yet. Just think it through.
Yeah.
You've seen the demonstration. You had it described to you. Okay. So there's Olympic rings. Yeah, and little number 1 board as well. Okay, let's move on to the magic that's been created as well by the green team over here. There seems to have been much more paperwork and cutting involved. So
a lot of cutting, a lot of bending, lots of twisting.
It looks very regal.
Okay, so
Yes.
So what event do you think it might be?
Well, I'm guessing. I was trying to work out what year the coronation actually was. Wasn't it, this year?
That was 2023.
I thought it was as well. Yeah. So what?
This year, you wanted this year. Oh, you see.
Another point.
Yes, I can
But
recognise
nonetheless,
King
it's
Charles
lovely.
III, but
It could be the State Owner of Parliament,
Yes.
couldn't it?
This was the repeat for the BBC for those who missed it earlier. We've got loads here. We've got there's the King. Look,
Yes.
the King on his little a couple of crowns there.
Yeah.
We've got a little sign saying "Please wipe your crowns," and we've got "Welcome to Westminster Abbey." For those who don't know where they are, a little sign saying "Way out for archbishops." And we've got the entire congregation here singing dun, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. And we've got
The coach.
galloping along merrily.
There's a bit of quality.
Absolutely. And that
Big pink ears.
is this and that is this year's coronation.
We're looking for artistic impression now. So you,
Okay.
first of all, you've
historical accuracy doesn't matter.
We'll worry about that less.
What was the brief? Just repeat the brief, please.
So, Chris, you get to be a bad guy on this one. What's your score for the wonderful work from the red team?
Well, I think I recognised it straight away, and I actually thought that Matthew did get a gold medal, actually. Not so. I think you may be putting him down. We'll check that one out. Yeah. I think we'll give that an 8 out of 10.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
I'll bring a bit of artwork there. And on to our greens.
Well, to be honest, I think they've done great effort there, and I may have given them slightly more, but I think they've got to lose one for historical
So you take 1
inaccuracy.
point off. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give them an 8 as well, but it was a 9 down to an 8 because it was the wrong year.
Okay.
And I didn't feel in the spirit of the game we could disqualify them. So that's 8 each, I think, out of that one. I'm not being diplomatic. I do think that theirs was more creative, but need a point off for historical accuracy. Inaccuracy in that one, I knew straight away who it was. So that means that the red team is on to 17 points and the green team has moved on to 19.5 points.
Round 4. General knowledge.
So we're on to round 4. It is time for the general knowledge round. This time the quiz questions have been stolen from Mentimeter. No, I put no work into this round whatsoever other than choosing a few questions. So we're back on the buzzers. Are we ready, teams?
Yes.
Okay. First up, which country has the highest life expectancy? Rupi buzzes in.
I'm going to say Canada.
It is not Canada. Any more guesses?
Is it Finland?
It's not Finland, no. So Zoe wants to buzz, I think. Zoe?
I'm just going to guess. Iceland.
No, it's still not. No. It's,
Is it Sweden?
It's not Sweden. It's not Japan. I think we're. Well, it used to be a British colony.
Singapore.
Nick buzzes in first. It's not Singapore.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, and Kelly's come in with Hong Kong, which is correct. Well done. It's 1 point to our Reds, as it's all to play for here. Next up, who was the ancient Greek god of the sun? Mr. Boswell.
Helios.
It's not Helios, no. I'm wondering whether they've got this question right, actually, because it sounds more like they. Oh, Rupi.
Icarus?
No, they've said Apollo. So I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. I'd rather. Well, they stuck him in the moon landings as well, didn't they? So I'm slightly concerned that the website who stole these questions. Not everything you read on the internet may be true.
We'll have a point.
Yeah, apparently that could be the case. I copied and pasted. That was foolish, wasn't it? So I'm a little confused by that one. So we'll null and void that question. So you're only getting 9 chances to get points in this one. How many minutes are in a full week? I haven't started to check this one either, but have a guess. It's got lots of nice round numbers in it. Any guesses? We'll have it within the first few hundred. Nick's first guess.
3,250.
No, their answer is coming up about 3 times that. If somebody wants to get close. Mr. Boswell again?
4480.
It is not. Anyone want to take another guess?
10,000.
10,080, so we'll give a point to the guess there. That's apparently how many minutes in a full week. Aurelin is a shade of what colour? It seems to be spelled Aureolin. And we've got a buzz in. It's from Rupi.
I'm going to say green.
It's not green. We've got a buzz this time from Mr. Billings.
I'm going to say red.
It's not red. And next up, Zoe.
Purple.
No, it's not. It always sounds good in your accent. And Mr. Groom.
Yellow.
Yellow is the correct answer.
Oh.
We had to get there in the end. So that's a point to our green team. So, next up. How many faces does a dodecahedron have? Buzz straight in from Kelly.
12.
Is the correct answer. You must have gone to a really good school, Kelly.
I did.
Yeah, the same one as me. Okay, question number 6. What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering? Mr. Billings?
Calligraphy.
Is the correct answer. Nice simple one there. Next up, how many dots appear on a pair of dice? How many dots on a pair of dice? We've got a buzz in from Mr. Boswell.
42.
Is the correct answer.
He's heard that question before.
3 more questions left, and I'm just sneaking a look at the scores. It is still tight on the scores over here. What is acrophobia a fear of? Buzz from Mr. Boswell.
Fear of open spaces?
It's not, no. Buzzing from Zoe.
Time.
It isn't time, no. Are you thinking of the herb, or are you thinking... That's
Fear of herbs.
We've got Ian Billings.
Fear of small spaces.
No. We've got another one from Kelly.
Acrobat.
No, it isn't. I'd like if it was. No, I don't think we're going to get it. They're telling me it's height. So height, yeah. So, well, that's the effect. No. Okay. Right. Penultimate question. 31st of December 2024 marks the 40th anniversary of what first for the UK? What happened for the first time? Well, 31st December into the 1st of January. It actually took place around midnight. The first time something happened 40 years ago in the UK. Buzz from Rupi.
Was it the live screening of Hogmanay or something like that?
It was not, no. We're in the, the 80s, aren't we? So it could... what sort of... It was a service, something we all use every day. We've got a buzz in from Mr. Billings.
It's to do with toilets.
It's nothing to do with toilets. We had toilets before 1984, 85. Kelly?
A mobile phone?
It was the first public call on the Vodafone network, yes. And last week I spoke to the fellow who made that call. He rang his dad, which is quite sweet. But his dad was the chairman of Vodafone, so there's a reason why he got the first mobile.
Good answer.
Okay, on to the final question. Which planet has the most moons? Let's have a buzz in on that one. Anybody guessing, Billings?
I'm going to guess Jupiter.
Close, but not quite right. Nick, buzz is next.
Oh, is that me, is it? Saturn?
Is the correct answer. So that's the final points of the round going to the Reds, which means we've got to do some adding up.
The red team finished on 21 points, but the green team finished on 23.5 points.
Congratulations to our green. Which means I've got a bag full of mugs now. You've got a milk bar mug for each, so pass those along, please. So it's a mug. You can take it out of the box if you want to, just to prove that it is genuine. Paul, they're not up to the quality of ceramics that you produce, but they will have to do, I'm afraid. So whilst they celebrate their mugs, let's see what everyone else has in store for 2025. Rupi, what have you got coming up?
More work in schools with my theatre and education company, so with Freshwater and also OpenView, and more sketches in my the Rupi and Dan show on YouTube.
So that'll be something to look forward to. Give us the full web address and your socials.
Just go on to YouTube, and if you look for the Rupi and Dan show, and you'll find our podcasts and also our sketches.
Okay, check those out there. Mr. Loftus.
So, more schools football for me. I'm chair of England schools this year, so it's an exciting year this year. So I'll be involved with the England schoolboy teams and the England schoolgirls teams this year.
Excellent.
So looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Zoe?
I'm going to be doing more charity fundraising, and I'm going to be doing local charities rather than national, and I'm going to be, as I live in Shifnal. So I'm in the London Landmarks half marathon in April, and that's for the local Cubs group.
Yeah.
May, I'm doing the 10k in Shifnal. That's going to be for the local church, and then I should be in a Tough Mudder in August.
You're just a glutton
That's
for punishment,
9
aren't you?
miles. Yeah, and I need to get a charity to run for. That
Okay,
one.
Compton Care are very good. So
Yes, maybe.
okay, we'll see how
I'll
that
do my
goes.
research on who to go for next.
Yeah, that's the way. Kelly, what have you got ahead with your projects?
Yeah, well, Wolverhampton City of Youth Culture will be heading into second year. There'll be a visual arts trail across the city centre. We're actually developing one now with augmented reality of some pieces of work that were done in the summer by four cohorts of young people, some fantastic work that was produced. There'll be the Same Difference Festival in West Park in August, which is a showcase for local young people to dance, play music, sing, visual art stuff, all sorts of things. So that's in August. And there's also the Wolverhampton Music Service will be putting on 2 big events for all schools in the city
Yeah.
to receive enrichment, as we call it, by watching a orchestra play for an hour, and also be part of the Big Sing in May. And last May, it's one of the most wonderful events I've ever been to. 2,500 kids all singing at once in the civic halls, which was a fantastic event.
Brilliant.
So it's City of Youth Culture will go on from strength to strength, and we're looking forward to developing the evaluation of the project as well with the university.
Brilliant. And can we find work on this on the socials?
Yeah, at the moment we're just developing a microsite that will be attached to New Hampton Arts Centre's website.
Yeah.
So you can
check
go.
those details
Yes,
there.
yeah.
And that's just search NAC or New Hampton Arts Centre.
newhamptonarts.co.uk.
It will be the website. That'll do the job. Okay, let's move over to the green team. Mr. Boswell, Paul, what have you got planned for 25?
Well,
More gardening.
hopefully, but before that, early next year, I'm having a complete knee replacement on the left knee.
Okay.
So I shall be eternally thankful to the NHS. Then in June, New Hampton Arts Centre run a Paint the Day competition.
They do.
Which I'll probably be taking part in.
Okay, look out for your work. And you can buy the work from that one as well, can't you? So that's always good to have an income from that sort of thing too. Mr. Gooderham, obviously you've got the album Damascus is out.
Yeah, writing more stuff for next year, for 25. And this time it's going to be more acoustic. The studio that I recorded in Mad Hat Studios closed now. Mark, who ran it, he's retired. So he's set up a studio at home, so we can't do as much. We can't do the brass sections and things like that we were kind of used to. So probably going to a bit more laid back. And then, of course, with the pottery, carry on regardless. And of course, you've got to come down and do a pottery on the radio.
Yeah, we want to do that. I want to do that at some
pottery
point.
on the radio.
Yeah, that should work. It's as good as doing crafting on the radio, so that will do the job.
Yeah, so you know, we've got to do that because there's so much information that you can if, just with you talking to me about pottery. I'm doing it all day. I know the information about it. You talk to me about it, and I'll give you all the information.
It's been the best part of 40 years since I last did pottery as well. So
yes, so we'll get you on the wheel.
Okay,
and
my throwing is atrocious. I know that much.
Well, we'll tell everybody that when you do it.
Yeah,
so,
Mr. Adams at Paul Hayes struggled with me and using the wheel, but there you go.
So yes, that's for 25 anyway.
Okay, and obviously Gailey Pottery, we can find you at Gailey Island over the road from the Spread
it's
Eagle.
The best thing now
or we find you in the Spread Eagle, one or the other.
Yeah, and it's the crossroads of the A5 and A449 Junction 12. M12, M6. So just come down, and I mean, it's no good going. I just think that nowadays so many websites, so much information. Just come down and have a look.
Yeah.
You can come in. We've got a wood burner. We've got Crazy Dog, who'll probably jump all over you. But you can come in. There's no obligation. You can chat. You can come and have a look at what we do. You can see there's over 2,000 pieces of handmade work there. So people don't do that nowadays. They tend to just go into a garden centre, pick up what they see, run out again, and then that's it. But they can come and see us and talk to us.
So that'll be worth
that's the main
doing.
Thing. Yeah.
Yep. So, Mr. Billings, what have you got in store for 2025?
It's funny you should say a play I've written for BBC Radio 4 has been repeated, and that's going to be on iPlayer from now until next year probably. Starship Titanic was a Douglas Adams novel, and it stars Michael Palin as the narrator. That goes out. Well, that'll be on for you on iPlayer.
Yep. So check that out on there. Give that a little
and I've got
search.
some more children's books coming out next year. I've got 6. Count them. 6 coming out next year. Unprecedented.
Your counting's as good as Chris's.
I've never done that many before. 6. And the audiobooks as well.
Oh, that's good. Are you reading them? You do all the work yourself?
I do all the words myself, all the page numbers,
colouring
everything, and all the colouring in.
Yeah.
So yeah, those come out next year throughout the year.
And we find you on Ian Billings?
On ianbillings.com.
I thought it was as simple as that.
I'm as simple as that.
Yeah, it's constantly simple. Okay, that's all sounding good. And Mr. Groom, down here at Compton, obviously working hard for people who need your help, whether it be in the community or actually in the inpatients department too.
Indeed, yeah, we continue the good work. I suppose if we look forward to the most immediate things happening in the new year, will be tree cycling, really, which if people have real Christmas trees that they want to dispose of ethically, we'll be collecting those on the 11th and 12th of January. That's our kind of big drive at the moment. But yeah, onwards and upwards, lots of marathons, lots of activities, lots of firewalks, lots of big things coming along that we know about and we're really excited about.
That's all good. And comptoncare.org.uk.
Certainly is.
Check out those details there. Finally, Mr. Allen.
Well, in 2025, I hope that our broadcasting area may expand from just Wolverhampton, but we're waiting on...
It's never just Wolverhampton.
No, it's nice beyond there, but we're waiting on Ofcom to give us a DAB licence in Walsall as well, and we're a partner over there.
Okay.
So we hope to be reaching out there. And we're going to be doing a lot more work with the business community because we're working closely with the Black Country Chamber of Commerce, who are sponsoring our business show from the new year. And we're going to be mingling with them and sort of helping Wolverhampton business.
Well, I wish everybody an absolutely fantastic 2025. Have a great time with it. Thank you for being part of the quiz. Once again, congratulations to our Greens. And they now can go and have a cup of coffee on us. We're not providing the coffee, just something to put it in. Meanwhile, I hope you have a fantastic 2025 too. And we look forward to seeing you throughout the year, joining in not only on the Milk Bar and the podcast online, but also, of course, on Friday nights on WCRFM and in everything else that we do too. Thank you all again and have a fantastic new year.
Joining us on the Milk Bar End of Year Quiz 2024. Our guests were Kelly Jeffs, Program Manager for Wolverhampton City of Youth Culture, Zoe Turner, Presenter and Charity Fundraiser, Schools Football Coach Nick Loftus, Actor Rupi Lal, Ian Groom from Compton Care, Ian Billings Author, writer, comedian and actor, musician and potter, Paul Gooderham, and artist Paul Boswell. Thank you to our host, Compton Care, Chris Allen kept score. We couldn't have done it without sound engineer Andy Walters. Written and presented by Jason Forrest. Happy New Year from all of us at the Milk Board and 101.8 WC.